Hey, what's up, viewers? Patrick from Bobber's Zoning Batteries video. This episode number 2 of Goodness Week of Bars. And today's verse comes out of Mark 10, verse 18, and it reads, "Why do you call me good?" Jesus answered, "No one is good except God alone." And that's gonna do it for what the verse means. And this morning, let's go to the book of Revelation. And Glenn's actually talking about the 7 churches on his radio program. And we're gonna get to that right now. In Revelation 3, we're gonna look at the church of Sardis. And we're going to start in verse 1. It says, "To the angel of the church in Sardis, write, these are the words of him who holds the 7 spirits of God and the 7 stars. I know your deeds. You have a reputation of being alive, but you are dead." Verse 2. "Wake up, strengthen what remains and is about to die, for I have found your deeds unfinished in the sight of my God." Verse 3. There we go. It says, "Remember therefore what ye have received and heard. Hold it fast and repent. But if you do not wake up, I will come like a thief, and you will not know at what time I will come to you." Jumping down to verse 5, it says, "The one who is victorious will like them be dressed in white. I will never blot out the name of that person from the book of life, but will acknowledge that name before my Father and his angels." And finally, verse 6, "Whoever has ears, let them hear what the Spirit says to the churches." And that's all for the verse portion. Now we're going to go to Matthew 1. And in Matthew 1, this is the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah. Starting at verse 1, this is the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Abraham. We're going to jump all the way to verse 6. It says, "And Jesus the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife." Now we're going to jump all the way up to verse 16, which says, "And Jacob the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary was the mother of Jesus, who is called the Messiah." Verse 17 now. "Thus there were 14 generations in all from Abraham to David, 14 from David to the exile in Babylon, and 14 from the exile to the Messiah." Verse 21. This is whenever Gabriel is talking to Mary, and here's what it says: "She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins." And that's all for the verse portion. And here's some interesting notes. So David equals 14. Get right with the Lord. And the interesting fact about verse 21 actually is Jesus is basically the Greek form of Joshua, which basically means that the Lord saves. So that was really interesting. And the verse to leave you with today, here it is. And the verse to leave you with today, here it is. In Proverbs 1:7, it says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." And that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, meet again, viewers. In every way, God's way is always the best way.